Welcome back to ATM10 to the sky. So, as you can see, off camera, I did the second floor. I think it's looking pretty cool. And I got all these pillars in around the base. I think it looks pretty cool. I might try to put some sort of lights in these little holes here or do some sort of design here. But it's looking pretty nice. And we got a ton of room now. All right, so what's on the agenda for today? What I want to do first is I want to hook up our inventories down there, or our chest down there, to up here. How we're going to do that is these storage controllers using these wireless connectors and also a storage bus. But yeah, we won't talk about that. So the first thing we need to do is get this crystal assembler so we can start making the wireless connectors. All right, so let's get to it. Break. This crystal assembler should allow us to make most of these recipes pretty automatic, but we'll see. I also don't know. So I had this thought where I'll drop this down 2 more blocks so I could do wiring underneath the floor. But then I kind of thought that it would be cool to see the wires like in the ceiling. I don't know if that makes sense. So I might honestly just like be knocking out parts of this so we could see the wires in the ceiling. I feel like it would give it a lot of light. Or, well, light, yes, but life. Now, what I'm learning is these extended machine frames take entro, which takes a reaction chamber, which takes this entro dust. And to get this entro dust, we need entro crystals. And to get the entro crystals, what do we need to do? So I don't know how to get entro. Hopefully it's in the quest book. The crystals of space and time, entro crystals. Throughout extended AE, you will often be using entro crystals as a resource. To get the entro crystal, you will need a fluix block and an entro seed. Right click the fluix blocks with the entro seed. Okay, so we got to make one of these bad boys. So let's make a few seeds. So we are going to take this block and let's see. We will pop it on here, and that makes a budding fully entroized fluix. So do we need some sort of crank growth accelerator? Let's see if this works. Do we have any? Grab a growth accelerator, and we'll grab a crank. I just sorted A to Z on accident, sort by number of items. Perfect. So if I put you there, start cranking. Oh yeah, would you look at that? So I think we need about 32 of this to get started. Wow, these crystals look beautiful. So let's... Oh, do we think it needs to have silk touch on it? Okay, no, it doesn't. So that got us 10. Oh no. So the block turns back into Certus quartz. Okay. So we got 12 from that. So I'm going to keep on doing this and see how many we need to do. Fully grew. Bang. So we did 3 rounds, and I think we got 62. Actually, I'll leave this here just in case we need it. But now that we have this entro crystal, what can we do with it? There should be a way to duplicate it, right? Ah, yes. So we need a reaction chamber to automatically make this entro crystal. So now we have this reaction chamber. So let's see what this can do. We'll pop this on this pattern provider here. And I'm assuming it needs... We have no cables? Okay, here we go. Assuming it needs energy. Yes, it does. Oh, is it going to need water too? That's kind of a problem. So I made a sink, and I'm curious to see if this will work. How would I even do this? I guess I'll... Oh, that's on top of our elevator. I guess I'll put this here. Storage bus. We'll make an ME interface. We'll make a storage bus. And we'll grab one of our cables. Do we have any? No. We'll grab one of our cables. Attached to external storage fluids, it says. If we look in here, do we have water? Oh yeah. Okay, I can't believe that actually worked. So now we have unlimited water in our terminal, which is great because I'm pretty sure this is going to need water. I wasn't actually sure if that was going to work. So I literally just set up a storage bus into a sink. Let's do extract only, just in case. The input and output mode, just in case. But yeah, if you ever need infinite water, sink, storage bus, I was really hoping that was going to work. But let's keep on going with the reaction chamber. So we want to set up this recipe here. It does take water, yes. So it's water, entro dust, flux crystals. So let's just set up the pattern for this immediately. So entro dust, we need this pattern. And then flux crystals, we need to create this pattern. Which one would be easier? This takes more power. But it takes... This one's probably cheaper. So we'll set up this pattern in the reaction chamber. And this pattern will just go where there isn't a universal inscriber. Perfect. So now, is there a way to ensure that we always keep a specific amount of items in our system? But we should be able to do this recipe now. We'll pop that into the reaction chamber. And let's see. Let's try to make some entro crystals. We'll click this and we'll try to make 100. We're missing entro dust. Don't I have a recipe for entro dust? So if I make 20, how much is that going to make? We need to make 32. So let's make... Oh, we don't have enough CPUs. And now can we make our entro crystals? Okay, so now that'll export to here. And so now we have more entro crystals. So I guess that's somewhat set up. We will set up this reaction as well for these entro infused ingots. Now let's see if that'll work if we try to make entro infused ingots. That does work. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, is it already done? Huh? Oh, this is going. Now, did it make the ingots? Perfect, it made the ingots. But now we can make the extended machine frame, which should allow us to make the crystal assembler once we make this panel. We need to set up a couple more crafters so we can craft multiple things at the same time. But we'll set that up once we get all the wireless stuff up. Got a pretty cool idea. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up being cool. Okay, now we have the crystal assembler, which I will put a pattern provider here. Energy pipe on that. It does not take energy from that angle for some reason. Guess it'll take energy from this angle. And I have no clue how this works. I guess we'll pop some acceleration cards in it. And hopefully it works. Alright, so what's the first recipe we need to do in this crystal assembler? Probably the ME wireless setup kit. We need a singularity. For that, we need a matter condenser. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, we need to lock in on this. So to get these singularities, it seems we need a matter condenser, which takes some sort of storage drive, probably a 256 or a 64. And then we need to condense whatever items it takes into singularities. So I guess the easiest way to do that would set up a cobblestone generator and pump that in to the like singularity or the matter condenser, and we'll see how that goes. But yikes. All of a sudden this is a lot of setup. It'll be worth it though. Once we get it set up, it will be worth it. So yeah, let's get working on the singularity stuff. So we need a matter condenser. So matter condenser, make you. And let's see how this works. I need help. The matter condenser we can use is either a trash can or to create matter balls and singularities. It can take any item or fluid a storage cell can store. So we can have it grab fluids, no? Okay. I put all of the crafting for these 64Ks in here. Just hopefully that goes quick. If I want to make a 64K, let's try to make 2 of these bad boys, and let's see how long that takes. I think we can actually monitor it if we click here. Yeah, very cool. It's going relatively quick. We could actually have this go way faster if we put more coprocessors and we put stuff in all these molecular assemblers. But bang, it's already done. Very nice. So we shall grab you. I don't know if I want to like hook this up to the system, but what if I just pipe like, what if I do like a fluid pipe? Advanced. Do I already have one of those in my backpack? Yes, I do. So what if I just take this, put one here. This is super temporary. And I go like this. And oh, it's working. Oh my god. Okay, I guess it's working. Let's do this. We'll set this polar upgrade to south. Relative direction bottom. Let's make this a ultimate. So let's see how much faster this will go now if it's an ultimate. I don't know if that's going any fast. Maybe. Whatever. I think this is working-ish. Whatever. I don't know if it's working or not. I have no clue. I don't know. Okay, let's continue on with the... I guess we'll do the wireless connectors. We'll set that up. So let's set up crafting recipes for these bad boys. Get a wireless connector in the inventory. Inventory is a little bit of a mess. Now we gotta do wireless booster. Now we gotta do ender dust. So we've done the wireless booster and the wireless connector. Now we gotta do wireless receiver. Fluix pearl. We need quartz fiber. All right, let's pop all these recipes in. So this will go in this inscriber right here. And this will go in the crystal assembler. And all of these other ones are crafting recipes. So we'll pop those there. How's our singularity doing? Or whatever it is. Little ball of something. All right, let's continue on with the wireless connector. So now we gotta do these cables, which I'm kind of dreading. So we have the Fluix ME covered cable. We need to make it into a smart cable. And with the smart cable, we click U. Give us our uses. Now we can make the dense cable. Is that all we need? Is it the dense smart cable? It's the dense smart cable. So now we have that. And now the machine frame, which is a easy crafting recipe. So now we will pop, I think these are all just crafting recipes. We'll pop those in there. So these are all for the wire, and this is for the extended machine frame. So let us see if we can make a wireless connector. Let's try to make like 3 of them. It's actually going to make 4 because it goes in batches of 2s. Oops, that's my pickaxe. Okay, this looks like it's going pretty well. Oh, so to do singularities, it needs a 64K storage component. I just did that out of pure luck. We don't need matter balls. We need, you know. All right, let's see. Oh, it's in here. Auto export. Boom. So now we got to make sure that this stays stocked with entro. I got to look up a solution for this to stay stocked with entro. If you know any in the comments, please let me know because I don't know any. But I'll do some research on that. So now we have our wireless connectors. What does a circuit slicer do? Oh, this is be so much nicer. And it looks like it's more efficient, no? Well, no, it's not. It's absolutely not. It probably just takes less power. It's probably just way faster. We might have to set that up, guys. All right. How's this doing? Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. Okay, let's see. Let's see and wait. Let's see and wait if it works. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay. I didn't have it on. I had it on trash mode. Wait, it took all the matter balls. What? Oh, oh, you should not click any items into here. Does it just auto destroy it? Oh God, do not click this. This just auto destroys items. Yo. Okay, but we have two singularities now. It's cool. Okay, let's make this. Do we I don't know if we need a recipe for it, but yo, why would it ever give me this recipe? Did I click this recipe? Oh, I clicked the recipe in All right. We'll just pop that in here in case we need it. Wireless. Make one of these bad boys. Cool. Now we gotta set up the hub. Probably a better way to word that. Okay. Whoa, this is a big looking processor. Damn. Why is this processor so big? Oh, we gotta get rid of. Oh man. Oh, you can just edit them like this. Okay. Well, regardless. Produces one. Yep. So we pop this here into this inscriber. That's a big looking card. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we can make these processors in this over here. This might be why we need the circuit splicer, but that's a later thing to set up. Maybe I'll set that up this episode. Who knows? Let me actually, I'll tag circuit. Oh, is it splicer or slicer? Oh, it's slicer. Okay. Well, I'll just add that there. And so now we have this off the list. And what else do we need for this? We have all of these encoded. We just need the quantum link encoded, which is easy. And that's just a crafting recipe. And now we should be able to do the hub. So now we set up the hub. Slap that bad boy in there. Let's see if we can make a hub. Hubba. Try to make two of these bad boys. It's a lot of crafting. Our hubs are complete. I have no clue how these work. So it gives us 8 ports. Not set up the auto crafting yet. And let's try to connect everything downstairs. So for that, we are going to want to make a storage controller. Our storage controllers, we will make a few of. So we have our wireless connector. Where's our wireless setup kit? However this works, and I think now we need to make some storage buses. I believe we need some sort of like wrench for this. At sophisticated. Does anything look like a wrench? Storage tool. Yeah, let's make one of these bad boys. So what we would do, for example, is we would just put a like wireless controller here. We would connect it, put a storage bus, and then how do we connect this to the hub? Correct way to do this to the hub. Now it's connected. And that's added to this port. Very cool. So what we were going to do is we were going to put this to extract only. And is there a priority list? And we're going to put the priority to -1 so that it always tries to use our, it always tries to use the items in our system before it uses these items, if that makes any sense. And let's try to connect this. Linking. So now that's linked. Oh, shoot. This is sophisticated. These aren't sophisticated. Oh, shoot. Click you. You, and you. And then we will click you. That's looking pretty good. And then we got to link this bad boy up. We will bind you. So now there's 2 channels for this. What if we do a storage drawer, like a storage controller? Would that also work? And let's see what this does. So if we pop you here, we link pop, 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 pop. Those are all linked. What we will do is attach a little bus. Now we will cable. Click you, extract only, -1 priority. We always want to use this stuff, or the stuff in our actual system first before we use this. Now we will come over here. Click you. We won't put the bus on yet. Now we will link. So these upgrades can also be used to multiply the storage range. So if I look right now, the storage range ends here. I will click out. But I will click that. And now the range is even further. So now we can connect these bad boys up. Cool. We will pop a storage bus on here. Extract only, -1 prio. And let's go see if this works. Moment of truth. Hey, banger. So yeah, I'll be pretty happy if this is all working. So if it all works and it's all connected, it's say we're using 4 channels. Remember that, 4 channels. Before it said we were using 2. Use channels 4. So we're using 2 channels from each of these. See how it says channel 4 out of 32. Very, very nice. Moment of truth. Click this. Oh, not moment of truth. Let's actually empty out the inventory a little bit. I was gonna say edging. That's probably not the right word. It could be the right word though. Put this all away. Anything in here? Good. Boom. Yes. So now we have all our items connected from down below. So if we search like dragon egg, for example, we should have, boom, perfect, 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 perfect. So now we got everything linked up from down below. And that's how the wireless works. So this hub can take 8 wireless Johnny Johns, 8 wireless, whatever they're called, controllers. And yeah, so now we really don't have a reason to go down there. And so like our concrete, for example, we have a ton of, and it's automatically updating. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh, that is awesome. I love when stuff works relatively on the first try. We're getting more singularities. So now we can mark off this. I want to use the copy paste gadget to like obviously copy the floors. But yeah. We also need, like, this isn't running right now, keep in mind. We need to set this up into the controller. That's not a big deal though. Literally what we could do is we could just put a storage controller like right here in the middle of the floor, and we can connect every single barrel or whatever type of like storage we're using and just set up a little thing. So yeah. And the best part is it doesn't take up any of our storage in these drives. So look at our drives. We still only have 26,000 items in our drives, but if you look here, we have 135,000 flint. What's the next thing on the agenda? Let's get the circuit slicer working, I guess. Yeah. Circuit slicer. Very cool. So in all honesty, I'm just going to get rid of these 2. I will slap you down. We might need to make another one, but who knows? Not right now. And we can set up the patterns for all those. So whatever patterns we have in here, we're probably going to want to make patterns for the circuit slicer. So yeah, let's go through those patterns. Guys, I was playing for 45 minutes and I didn't have my recording software on. Oh my god. Okay, let's do an overview of what I did. I moved these setups here. So I made 4 of them, right? And we can expand these out to, hey now, we can expand these out over here, but I kind of don't want to because I want to do the co-processing units here and here because these only take up 1 channel. Yes. So we could set up a couple co-processing units over here. But now we have 32 pattern providers and 32 molecular assemblers. I set up this with a wireless hub, which will set up that side as well. But I'm auto crafting like 200 dense cables right now. In terms of auto crafting, I set up all the splicing here. I built a copy paste tool and I was showing everyone how to use that. What else did I do? I don't know. I feel like I did a lot, and now that I have to talk about it, it's not really working. Oh, I'm mad at myself. I'm disappointed at myself. It's a frustrating thing, guys. It's a frustrating thing. I can't believe I didn't hit the record button. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. But yeah, oh, this is so cool how this all works. But as you can see, all these patterns are going off. We need to put acceleration cards in all of these so they go even faster, but that's for a later point. My plan is to put dense cables on the ceiling like this and basically put hubs on each of these dense cables. But oh, I'm so disappointed. That's okay though. So now this has 4 channels going to it, which looks pretty cool. I'm a pretty big fan of how this looks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we were going black on the outside, white on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not correct. And I know I said I was going to put the cables on the floor, but I actually think this looks cooler. And we can have our wireless hubs connecting to this. So let's move this hub. Oh, I'm really silly. This needs to be a dense cable here. Now this can take all the channels. Perfect. See how this says 16 of 32? There we go. Set that up to this. So now this cable's on. This is 16 of 32 channels. Where's our glass? Glass. I swear we should have some clear glass. It's okay though. So this is the glass that we use. It's called connecting glass, and then with the connecting glass, we turn into clear glass. Pop that there. That looks pretty cool, I think. So now these are hooked up, and you can't even see the wires. So let's do the exact same thing on this side as well. Bang. Now this channel is fully used up. 32 channels are being used here, and all these are hooked up. So now let's get the co-processing units all set up. I'm looking at making this extended inscriber because I'm realizing this takes a while. When we got to make a bunch of logic stuff, it takes a very, very long time. So I'm looking at making this right now. So we will grab our 2 inscribers here. In the assembler, we pop in this stuff. And now we should have these extended inscribers. Click, click. Correct. Put you in, put you in. Auto export, and I'm honestly not even sure how these work. I do want to be able to view it, so let's just, yeah, let's make it do a somersault. Perfect. Now let's try to make the 64Ks, which we only made 1 of. Let's try to make like 7 more. Let me see how this works. Let's do the stack size to 1. Actually, stack size can be to 4. So this is 4 times as fast, is what I'm picking up. Really, really nice. Oh, I never set up the crafting recipe for these co-processors. This better be the last time I have to make this this amount of sand. I'm making 2,000 right now. So I want to make 64 of these. And let's set up the other wireless hub. Or wireless connector, I apologize. And how do I want to do this? So these are on the outside. So what if I just do it here and here? Or does there need to be a block apart? So what if we do here and here? That could indeed work. Cool and cool. So we made 64 co-processing units. Now we have to make crafting units, which you need 8 of. I guess we'll keep the stack to 1 on this because this seems to not be working for some reason. So that works. That works. That works. Then with these crafting units, I will take this 64Ks that I made. Okay, yes. 64Ks that I made. Do all those. And then where's my co-processing? Co-processing units. I will slap you down. I will slap you down. Device offline. Oh, I'm done. Let's... Oh, the setting's cleared. Let's bind that. Then we're also going to bind it to this because it's only going to take 4 channels. So we might as well be like moderately efficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where I wanted to place that game. Good. Oh, that looks sick. Now we can get rid of this. Bust off those cables. And what we can do is we can start connecting up all these machines like around this base here. All right, let's get all these moved and hooked up to some power. We're going to put them around these edges. Crafting terminal. Pattern encoding. So I guess I'll try to make these on every side. This looks pretty cool. Oh, this counts as a channel though. So we actually can't do it on every side. We could do another one on this side though. So that could be cool. Right. So we set this to extract only. Take our matter condenser. Cool. So this is working now. And we should have water in our system again. Perfect. So I set up all of this over here. As you can see, all our recipes are moved over. And I got the acceleration cards in. I set up the furnace. Oh, I never set up the power. I will plop that down right here with set to extract, advanced pipe upgrade, ME stuff. So these should all be filling up now. Perfect. Oh, the slicer doesn't go into it that way. Why is it not getting powered? It says device online. Oh, I gotta set all of this to auto export as well. So this is the... This will be set to 1. Auto export. This will also be set to 1. Auto export this. Auto export. Enabled. Auto export enabled. I wonder why the pipe's not connecting. Does it only connect through the top? That's going to be a little ugly. Oh, that is so ugly. I guess what we can do is just... Oh, but that... I don't like how this looks. I want it to all be hidden. So why... Here's my curiosity. If I flip it... this way... So why does it not... It only takes power from the top? It's really weird. What if I give... Oops, I just deleted something on accident. That makes no sense to me that I can only take power from the top. But if that's what it takes, I guess I'll do that. It is ugly, though. Don't get me wrong. Plop that there. Upgrade. So now we got this all set up. All these looking pretty good. I do want to start color coding our hubs, but that's for a later date. And this still isn't on. But yeah, I think we did pretty good. I apologize for this. Might be a longer episode, honestly, but I apologize for I missed about 45 minutes of recording, but our pipes are looking pretty cool. They actually look sick. It all looks really cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna end here. Thank you for watching. Got a bunch of our stuff set up. We got all our items connected now to the system. So we have all our mob drops, like our bones, our string, all that. So yeah, very, very nice. So, as always, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the feedback we've been getting. I think we're at like 240 subs now, so that's really, really awesome. I'm really happy with that. Rain is super loud. I'm loving how this world's coming together. I'm sorry if I'm playing it a little bit slow. I'm kind of just playing at my own pace. Hopefully that's all right. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, and have a good day.